When you think about great leadership, what kind of things do you think of? I think about a person of integrity that you could just count on them to say what they mean and to do what they say they're going to do. I think about a person who has a heart of really caring for team members and building them up, wanting what's best for them. I think about a person who's willing to go first, who will do what they ask others to do. They'll do it themselves. But in our reading today, and welcome to day 100, congratulations. I'm grateful that you started the journey and you're keeping with us. And if you're just starting, hey, welcome to it. But today we're reading in 1 Samuel chapter 9 through 12. And we have a picture, and it's a little bit subtle, but as soon as I mention it, you'll say, oh, that is a sign. That's a great sign of leadership. And what's happened is Israel has decided we want to be like everybody else. We want a king to lead us, although God was their king. God was their leader, and he was providing people, judges, and priests, prophets to lead his people. But they said, we want to be like everybody else, which is always a bad idea. Remember your parents telling you that when you're a kid? Don't be like everybody else. If everybody else is jumping off a cliff, are you going to do it? And some of you may even stop and say, well, I might. But everybody else wanted to have a king, or everybody else had a king, so Israel says, we want a king too. And God says, you're rejecting me. But they persist and say, no, we want a king like everybody else. And so Samuel selects Saul. Israel makes him their king. And then after they've inaugurated him as king, here's what Samuel says, because not only have they rejected God and his leadership, they've rejected Samuel and his leadership. And if you've ever been rejected in that way, if you've ever been unchosen once you had been chosen, you can know that it'd be easy to have some pride hurt and some problems. Here's what Samuel says. Far be it from me if I cease to pray from you, and I will not cease to pray for you, and I will continue to instruct you in the ways of the Lord. That is great leadership. It is saying, I'm not in this for me, I'm in it for you. And even if you reject me, even if you choose something else, I will continue to do what I believe is right. First, I will pray for you. And so if you're a leader, be sure that you're praying for your people. And it's hard to say this, and it would be hard to enforce it, but when you're looking for someone to follow, and it's important that we're selective about who we follow, make sure there's somebody who prays for you. And then second, make sure that they're instructing, they're teaching, they're living according to God's way. Those are the difference makers. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.